Yes, good morning everybody. I am DK10. Thanks for joining the stream. It is Tuesday morning. I've been up since half 3. Already been at work, and what you're looking at right there is our iRacing GT3 tables, the 488 Legacy Ferrari League, which is going down quite well. Gotta be said, unless your name is DK10 or Kevin Randall. For those that know me, we was at an American circuit last Tuesday, and I literally got disqualified from the first race. Too many incident points. And I actually sent my car flying through some weird chicane, which they put on a 200-mile-an-hour straight. And yeah, it was interesting nonetheless. But with only 2 races left, Ryan Dudley, Dud CF14, as is formerly known as in a DMK, he's on 251 points. We've got Carl Langley, he's on 224. We've got Craig Walters, he's on 221. And we've got Stuart Gibbons, he's on 193. Equal on points with Martin JL09, who's on 193 as well. Mr. Martin Lee, Mr. Notorious, as is known. And then we've got Phil. I'm not going to try and pronounce that second name. Sorry, it's too early. Phil McMahon, I think that's right. 168 points. Joint 6 with Craig Butterworth on 168 points. And then me, Kevin Randall, DK10 on 155 points. Dan Mould on 140. John Johnston. You know what, right? Race with John Johnston, a.k.a. the Scrabbo, on Gran Turismo Sport for quite a while now, but is an absolute legend on iRacing. Brilliant. Certain tracks and that, man. Right, where's this guy been hiding? Scrabbo's been mixing it up, what? Yeah, it's John Johnston there on 136 points. Not too far behind is Arthur Turtle on 134. Derek's on 51 points. Jay Elliott, Jahinio, as we know, is on 42. With Gary Linton, who's on 42. And then we've got Daniel down there on 38 and John Brown on 38 as well. But yeah, this all kicks off again tonight. We are at Summit Point this evening. That should be a fantastic race. Really looking forward to that. And we finish off in 2 weeks' time at Brands Hatch. And then we've got probably a week or so before the next league kicks underway. That's going to be a mixed group 3. So really looking forward to the mixed group 3s. We'll get onto the other table. Zoom in a little bit. Just a little bit. There we go. And this is the touring car event. There's only 7 in at the moment. All Big World wasn't available for Willow Springs. We was running this on GT7, but there's still some serious issues going on with lobbies. As soon as you get to like 7 or 8 people in a lobby, it started lagging again. You know, probably from what I'm reading and what I'm looking at, it's PS4s and PS5s. PS4s run fine. PS5s don't seem to know what the issue is with that. So yeah, from what I can see, it's PS5s. But PS4s will run good. So if you got a PS4, I hope you're enjoying GT7 for those on PS5. Fucked. But yeah, currently leading the way and setting the fastest lap around Willow Springs. Was that 116? 116? That's not right, surely. Or 116? Around Willow Springs. Well, it should be a 40 something. What do I know? I wasn't there. But I've still got comms to do on this race. But this is the tables anyways. I'm going through the tables. We've got the Iceman Aldo, the Flying Scotsman, the man with many names, currently leading the championship on 80 points. We've got Dazzler 67. He's on 55 points. We've got Joyce here, the comedian of the groups, on 53. Chalky 12's on 52, pretty tight-knit midfield here. Old Crawler's on 50 points here as well in 5th place. Ricky J's on 46, and All Big Walt, he's on 26 points there as well. Turned out to be a good little event. So, still a couple of weeks to go. They've only done round 4. As you can see, we've got another 6 races to go. So if you want to join this Group 4 event, it's a one-make event. Well, it's not a one-make event. It's a one-manufacturer per driver event. DMK Aldo is the man to see about this event. You want to get involved, get in touch with our man DMK Aldo. He will hook you up. And a new league that kicked off this week was the Premier League. It turned out to be absolutely blinding race. Gotta be said, the racing was absolutely brilliant. I put all the drivers' names in. It should be the teams, so I do apologise. I will change the tables next time these come around. But Chalky 12 is currently leading the way on 53 points. Then DMK Aldo is on 40 points. Drac Fiore is on 34, level on points with Duskiver, who's on 34 points as well. Old Crawler is on 28 points. Gwydion is on 22. And DDR Jonesy, 74, is on 22 points as well. And just so you know, we got 2 new teams joining the Premier League. There is Tottenham Hotspurs and... yeah, I forgot it's gone. I had it round the tip of my tongue and it's freaking gone. Yep, 2 new teams joining the Premier League anyway. One of them is Tottenham Hotspurs. And we have another Minro team as well joining. So what can the Minros do? Charlton Athletic currently leading the way from Rangers in this table. Nottingham Forest there in 4th place. I know Old Crawler is racing for Arsenal. Gwydion, I think, is racing for Liverpool. No, Leeds. Drac Fury is VAR. And DDR Jonesy is Liverpool. There we go. That's it. Yes. If you want to check out the stream, it is on DK10, DMK DK10's YouTube channel. Go and check it out. It was a good crack. They sent Car B this week. Yeah. In all the leagues now, apart from the touring car event, all the DMK leagues now only 6 weeks long. So be sure to get involved with that. Was good. And this is a new league that started last night. This was commentated on by Dark Smoker, so be sure to check it out on Dark Smoker's YouTube channel. This is a team event, as you can see, a team endurance. The race is an hour long, and it was good fun, to be fair. I forgot to change the time of day back to reset the lobby, but it made for some great racing in the end. So Jahinio currently leading the way, took pole position and the fastest lap on the opening night, giving him a round total of 27 points. DDR Atalad in the AMGs on 20 points. Offskis in the AMG. Good all the points for the AMGs this evening. Is on 18 points. We've got Wody in the Hyundai. As I know, it is spelt with 1H. As I have been corrected in the messenger chat. So yeah, apparently Lamborghini is spelt wrong as well. I couldn't spell Lamborghini, so I spelled Lambo. There you go. I wasn't going through Google, I wrote like that. But this kicked off last night and it was an absolute brilliant race. It was absolutely brilliant. I actually watched it back as soon as I got in my pit. It was very good to watch. Really enjoyed it. Get onto Dark Smoker's YouTube channel. You will love it. Wody is on 16 points. D.90, the sexy twat himself. Always on Facebook, always streaming. Be sure to check him out as well. He's on 14 points in the Lamborghini. Cutler 182, the governor is on 12 points. The strategician himself. Draco Fury, swallowed my tongue there then. Drac Fury in the Corvette is on 10 points. DK10 in the Aston Martin is on 8 points. DDR Jones is 74 in the Team Jaguar, he's on 6 points. Number 1 Pops in the Corvette, he's on 5. Gwydion in the Hyundai on 4 points. Old Crawler in the RSR was a standing driver for Chalk. He got 3 points. The Keenleys had a good night as well. She's on 2 points. And Aldo had a disconnect. Yes, had a bit of a disconnect. We're not quite sure what happened, but was running really well right up the top field. Was leading the race at one point. And that means in the manufacturer standings that the lead is going the way of the AMG on 38 points. Jaguar are on 33 points. My maths isn't brilliant. That was pulled as well. They are on 33 points. Lambo on 26. Team Hyundai on 20. Corvette on 15. Aston Martin on 10 points. And the RSR boys are on 3 points. They'll be hoping for better next week. As we are off to Suzuka GP. Going to be a banging race that is. If last night was anything to go by and Nürburgring, Suzuka GP is a similar sort of circuit compared to the Nürburgring GP. So it's going to make for some great racing. Got to be said. It's got to be said. Absolutely love it. There you know. And here we are. This is what some of the people was fishing for. They want to know how they're getting on in the Grandmasters. Because we have 4 leagues here and we only have one winner. One Grandmaster. And this event has turned out to be somewhat of a good event as well. It's been fantastic. We've only, we've got 4 races left. We've got 2 races this week. And we have also got 2 races the week after. Then that is it. We're going to crown a Grandmaster. So yeah, really looking forward to it. This is the Group 4s that we did this week. Round 4. Round 4. That's not the right table. We've already done Fuji Short. Wrong tables. You know what? We will scratch that and head over to, which one's this one? That's the Group 3s. We've done Bathurst as well. Don't want to see that straight away because I know somebody wants to see that straight away. But this is the VGTs. Where we are now, heading to Miami. Yes, we are. That's this week. We're heading to Miami. Aldo currently leading the way on 103 points. Offskis just 13 points behind in second place. Chalky was leading the minis for quite a while, but now he's down in third place on 80 points. Cutler 182, a protagonist, a championship protagonist, down on 73 points. DK10, he's on 61 points. Dazzler 67 in 6, he's on 60 points. Joint with Ricky J on 60 points. DMK the Skyver on his return, he's got 48 points. Old Crawler didn't start this week. TGR Joyce is on 32 points. The Keenley is on 26. Joint with Waldy in 11th place. Number 1 Pops, a new guy he joined. He's on 6 points. So, very well done. People can join all the time. Yo, good morning, my man. How are we doing? I was just going through the tables, right, bruv? And these are the latest ones I've got. Don't want to see that. These ones. And we've already done Bathurst, innit? I've had a look and yeah, I don't know where they are. So yeah, I was like, what? Huh? But yeah, let's head over to the VGT teams. Yamagiwa Miyabi was a racing off, was it not? It was a good race. I had to do a little bit of fuel saving as you do, but didn't do me any favours in the end. But Cutler is leading the way on 107 points. Just 8 points the difference between himself and Offskis in this league. 8 points. The 2 races left to go this week. DMK Aldo for BMW Racing, he's on 77 points. Ricky J stepped up the table. He's on 61 points in 4th place. Dazzler 67 as well for Team Subaru's on 58. Waldy is on... didn't finish. Ooh, he's on 57 points. The Skyver is on 55. DK10 in Team Sitner BMW Racing's on 50 points. DMK Chalky 12 in the AMG didn't finish, he's on 32. Old Crawler did not start, he's on 32 as well. TRG Joyce for Team AMG got 32 points. And the Keenleys is on 29. The Keenleys could have an upset here with a couple of races to go. That is a very tight end of the table, to be fair. Number 1 Pops didn't finish either, is on nil point. At the manufacturer standings, looks like we've got VW Racing on 156, TRG VW on 136, BMW Racing on 133, Subaru on 118. Yeah, these ones. These are the ones I got. These ones, but yeah, I dragged them off, downloaded them. Sitting at BMW on 82 and AMG on 64 points. So it's a tight end of the table and a top fight between the top 2 who have been the top 2 for quite some time now, apart from when we get to the big boy table, which is the one they want to see. And that is the table that they all want to see. With Offskis bailing out at Bathurst last week. Not quite sure what happened coming through part 1, part 2, then into the dipper. Seemed to have a bit of an accident and then, yeah, DNF'd it. He DNF'd it at Bathurst. It was turning out to be a fantastic race as well. It was really tight. As you can see, we've got the points from each league and then we have a grand total. And this is where we'll define the Grandmaster. So in the minis, Offskis is on 74. In the VGTs, he's on 81. In the Group 4s, he's on 72. And in the Group 3s, he's on 97. Hmm. Okay. Right. I'll have a look because let me pull it up here because something not right. Where are you? Where are you? Yeah. Right. Where am I? Yeah, the fine. Oh God, don't even know what I'm doing here. Yeah. Right. You know what? Let me just download that minute. Get rid of that. I'm gonna do this because I've made a freaking pig's ear of this. Banches, Group 3s. Thank you very much, Mr. Cotton. Do appreciate it, my man. This is the Group 3s after Bathurst. Let's pick it up where we left off. Oscars, as you can see, they're DNF'd, bringing Cutler 1 point behind him on 96 points. Ricky J moves up the table on 72. Beaten to third place. DMK drops down to fourth on 65. Dazzler 67's on 58. Old Crawler in the RCZ is on 49 points. Walder in the MG on 48. TRG Joyce is in the Heights of 8th place. Didn't start this race, is on 45 points. DMK Aldo is on 45. Duskiver is on 40. The Keenley is on 39. Beating out the Chalk, who didn't finish. Number 1 Pops didn't start. That is the Group 3s at Bathurst. The next track for these boys are at Le Sarf. Let's get this one up as well. The Samurai Group 4s. Mr. C, the Mustang had a good race, taking out a victory this evening. He's on 106 points, pulled 23 points. The gap between himself and Ofskis in the Toyota 86 is on 83. DMK Chalky 12 in the Subaru is on 77. DK10 is on 73. Waldy is on 62 points in 5th place. Ricky J in the Corvette's on 58. In 7th place is Old Crawler on 48. Aldo is on 46 in the Subaru WRX. 9th is the Keenleys on 37. Duskiver in the Cayman is on 36. TRG Joyce here didn't start, is on 35. And Dazzler 67 is on 35 as well. I don't know, I downloaded the wrong thing. See, I've got all these crap at the bottom here, down there. I need to clear all that up because that's where I'm getting confused. But yeah, now we can show the table. This one. Now we can show the table. This is what they want to see. This is where the changes have been made. This is the Grandmaster table. This will determine who's going to win out on this one. As you can see again, we'll go through it again, shall we? The Minis, Mr. C is on 73 points. That's to Ofskis 90 points. In the VGT teams, Mr. C is on 107. Ofskis is on 99 points. Just 8 points the difference. In the Group 4s, Mr. C is on 106. Ofskis is 83. And in the Group 3s, Ofskis is on 97 to Mr. C's 96. This is what it's been like all season then. These two just swapping and changing positions. Aldo's there as well, winning the mini league so far on 103 points. So I say in all the times I do my table streams, that 4 tables means you can have 4 different champions, but only one person. And in this total here at the end, will only be one Grandmaster, only one real champion, and currently leading that way for the first time now. I think Oskis has led it for most of it. He's on 382 points as Mr. C. And Oskis is down on 369 after that DNF. Aldo is in 3rd place on 271. Ricky J moves up into 4th place on 251 points. DK10 is on 249. Dazzler 67 is on 211. DMK Chalky 12 on 199 points. Waldy is on 193. Duskiver on his return picking up 179 points, and Old Crawler aka Big Franks on 162, rounding out the top 10, and just outside them 9-11th place is TRG Joycey on 144, the Keenleys on 131, and number 1 Pops is on the Grandmaster table on 16 points. It's been good. It's been very good. So, yeah, really looking forward to the final 4 races. These two are going to put on a show. Can anybody else make a late charge? I know there's a bit of a gap, but 4 races, what's that? 200 points up for grabs, plus your fastest laps, your pole position bonuses as well. Every little helps. I mean, I don't know what. There's not really. What can I say? I normally ask the guy that does the tables, Duskiver, who does our tables for us, is legendary at these tables compared to mine that I did earlier. These are a lot better than mine. But yeah, I was going to ask him to do me what needs to happen for anybody else to win, but I think some of the gaps are just a little bit too big. But you know, it's 369 points to 271. Would need a lot more disconnects or DNFs, but at least 1 or 2 and a couple of wins for Aldo as well. So it's only 3, saying that, was it 69, 77? No, it was only 2 points, 3 points off second place. But yeah, still a lot, big gap to have to Mr. Cedo's currently leading the championship. This league will be returning January the 5th. It's going to kick off. Closing after this in 2 weeks, and then we're going to have a week break on a Thursday and bring the LMPs in. We're doing the LMP endurance. That's a night event. But yeah, really looking forward to that. So yeah, it has been good. It's been very good. But what was good was this one here. Dark Smokers, the man who does the commentating on here. I have got some commentating to do for the touring car event, and I've got some commentating to do for the Bathurst race. Hopefully I'll get them done all before Thursday. I'm not going to be able to do any commentating today because I've got to go and take the wife's mum to the doctors because she's not very well. Genuinely not very well, but yeah. So yeah, got all that to do. I've just got time to do these as well. So yeah, this was good. Be sure to check it out. Dark Smoker for the live comms. D.90 for a POV. I streams them live on Facebook. Check them out. And the tables will follow after. After that colossal calamity, that has been the tables all here at the DK10 Sim Community Gaming page. All the events are up and running. Yeah, I just found them, bud. I just found them. I went the wrong end. You know, I've got the bar down the bottom here, right, where you can see them all at the bottom. Right, when I clicked on the pictures on your chat, I went to the right side instead of the left side. The left side's a newer side, isn't it? So yeah, that was my fault. I just screenshot, dragged it over. Yeah. What the fuck? Back up, first day back at work, mate. That's what it is. All free freaking calamity. That's what it is. It's what it is. I think I need more coffee. I really do. But like I say, touring cars, you want to get involved in that. That's Group 4. 1 manufacturer per driver. That's going on for another 6 weeks. That's on a Tuesday night, hosted by DMK Aldo. Then we have the Premier League on a Thursday night, which is hosted by DMK Chalky 12. Tuesday nights is also iRacing nights as well for the DMK boys. That kicks off at 19:10, 100 hours. That is on the Tanzo Leagues, but DMK in there as well. So yeah, that is good. That's going to go down well. I know. Yes, mate. I really enjoyed the team event. Absolutely loved it. I was a 10th off the fastest lap after I came out and pitted for the 3rd time. That's going to do a splash and dash with about 8 minutes to go. I was absolutely gutted. Thought I had it in the bag as well. Binned it behind Cutler. Put Cutler all under all kinds of pressure and then binned it myself. Wasn't best impressed, but Suzuka next. It's going to be good. And hopefully Chalky can get back in the saddle with his RSR. And hopefully Aldo can tell his missus to leave the plugs alone. would be good. Not quite sure what happened to Aldo, but leading the way for 1 point. And then, yeah, got the disconnect. Was a good race. But yeah, JD, my table's not as good as yours, is it? I had to whip this up earlier. It's not as good as yours. It's just one of them. Throw it in. Did it like that. And then it comes up on PowerPoint, doesn't it? With a little, yeah, what they call designer art things. Yeah, design art, whatever it bloody is. So yeah, I did it this way. But yeah. Oh well. It's a table at least, isn't it? It's a table at least. But yeah. iRacing. Ryan Dudley can be the first DMK champion. Dud CF14. Then you've got 2 races left to go. Well, saying that, it's 2 races, but there's 4 all in all. The 2 20 minutes with reverse grid. So anything can happen. Anything can happen. 2 new teams joining the Premier League this week in Tottenham. And another team. It's a minnow team. He did tell me what it was, but I completely forgot all about it. It has just gone out my head. It's gone. But yeah, that kicked off last night. Really enjoyed it. Was a good crack. Was really a good crack. But who's going to be the Grandmaster in 2 weeks' time? In 2 weeks' time? Yeah, mate, we all have to start somewhere, yeah. But you see, look at your table compared to mine. Stop rubbing your arm like that, like that. Like you go, yeah, I know, bruv, I know. But yeah, it's going to be a cracking event. It's going to be a cracking event. That's even the wrong one. But yeah. Anyway, I've got stuff to do. This has been a calamitous show of the tables. And that's even the wrong table as well. So yeah. Got that all a cock. Proper messed up today. Get rid of that. Oh dear. What a day. What a day. Right, I'm off. I've been DK10. Peace.